Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm interviewing one of our clients, Wendy, to share more about her experience in the program. So, welcome, Wendy. You look lovely.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, let's dive right in. So, my first question for you is what did you try before joining the program? And why do you think those things or thing didn't work for you?
Interesting question. I have been a longtime Weight Watchers attendee. And obviously it's evolved throughout the years. And, it was based on healthy food choices and things like that. And so I felt like it was the best out of the bunch at the time. Back and forth, off and on, all those kind of things. I ended up trying Noom.
Okay.
After that, just because I felt like I needed the accountability portion better, just an understanding, mentally wise, why I was making poor choices and going back to things that I knew weren't great for me. And then the last thing I tried was Optavia. And,
Mhm.
unfortunately, I think it was the most damaging for me because it was so restrictive, and so unsustainable. I mean, I was doing maybe 1,000 calories a day, and
Wow.
I lost all the weight and I looked fantastic, but so little food that I couldn't exercise. I couldn't lift weights. And so in my heart, I knew that, it wasn't sustainable just because I know enough to know that you've got to be strong. You've got to get your muscles strong. And so not having the energy to do basic things, walking. I mean, so I mean, I looked good. I was very thrilled, but once it stopped because it's so expensive that you cannot keep it up. I mean, I guess there are some people who could keep it up forever, but it was just a brownie or a shake or a bar, and then one pretty much just one meal a day kind of thing, so just totally not sustainable. So, the difference I think in this, for me was I watched you for a long time on Instagram.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, yes, I did. And the thing was is, be it whether it was just your coming on with just a piece of advice or your part 1, part 2 of a series of, what will work for you. And so just the basics of this was no gimmicks. This
Mhm.
was real. You were never like, "This is going to work be easy. This is going to be so easy for everybody." And, because you were just real, this is hard, but so is what I've discovered too is what's hard, and I think you've said this a couple times, what's hard is looking in the mirror and not being happy with what I see, and pardon me if I get emotional, not being able to wear the clothes in my closet,
Mhm.
not being happy with the person I saw in the mirror. And
Mhm.
so, it's hard, but, what's hard also is like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so tired after work. How am I gonna get this done? I'm so tired." That's hard. It's hard to take the time to plan the meals or you just make the time to make the meals. That's hard, but you choose what is hard. You know, it's hard being one and it's hard being the other, but one is so much more, it's gonna give me so much more longevity, doing the things that I need to do for myself because as Monty has probably told you, I'm an extremely organized person, and so knowing that I've got this planned out, I mean, I get my clothes out the night before, and I have my lunch ready to throw in and, the breakfast laid out and all that kinda stuff, and so it's just, it's time consuming or to some people may wanna say hard to carve out that time to go when I'm tired, but it's, so much more rewarding. That hard is so much more rewarding than a constant cycle of the unhappiness and the feeling like I know I need to do something, I know I need to change, but I just can't seem to, you know?
No, that's real, and I think you choose your hard, right?
Right.
If you wanna be a disciplined woman, it's hard to get disciplined, right? You have to set aside time for things and prioritize things, but it's so much harder looking in the mirror every day and having the
Right.
constant reminder that you don't like the way you look, so
Right.
I think
Exactly.
that's huge. You kinda mentioned this a little bit, but what do you think made this program different for you? Like, what are the elements that you think, "Okay, this is why this worked?"
the real food, the understanding that you've said this many times, you can eat what you want. You're not cutting out huge groups of food. You're not cutting out all carbs. You're not cutting out, like I said, an entire food group. You're not doing that. Um, so that's great. And also that, I'm going to the store to buy the groceries. I'm not having to get anything prepackaged or whatsoever. Um, I the accountability portion, just, something may have been accountable before in a little bit of a way, but the accountability and the homework involved, which I freaked out about at first because I thought, "Oh my gosh, I'll never can understand all the steps to this, that, and the other." But the way that the homework made you delve into why, um, it made you say things about yourself that you probably didn't want to admit, you know? So, the community with your little group of people that you get to know, and so a lot of things, but I love it.
And that kind of goes into my next question. And you might find this hard to answer. So if you have multiple things, it's fine. But what would you say your favorite part of the program was?
Um, favorite part. I wrote down a couple of different things. I want to just say that, like I said already, the real food, the no gimmicks, the I love your attitude about don't fool yourself. Just don't fool yourself into thinking that something's going to come along or whatsoever. You say this a lot of time on your Instagram videos. Women just have to realize that they're in control. They can do it. They've got the strength. They've got to isolate the distractions or identify the distractions as to what it is that's holding you back, from making the commitment and making it all in, and stop using the excuses. And so, once you hear those things, it's like I said, reality. You've got to make the decision to do it. I said I dreaded the homework, but I ended up just loving the homework. One of my favorite things and that I still use, obviously, are the affirmations. I recorded them for myself, like you suggested, and then I can shorthand write them out really quickly now. But just the affirmations as I go through, earlier when I was getting ready, I go into my closet and try on one thing that didn't fit me last week, and it fits me better. This pair of pants that I've been wearing, the jeans or whatsoever, and I go in there today to pull up something I bought weeks ago, and I thought, oh, I'm not wearing these. These are just, I put them on today, and I thought, I'm wearing these on Monday. So it's just those things. There's just so many. There's so many aspects, but, I loved the vision board. My vision board is beautiful, and I was freaked out about it at first. I thought, "What am I gonna do?" But all the little ideas popped into my head based on my affirmations. Just, one of them I think is I don't wanna take any medication for cholesterol or to sleep, and you focus on you say a lot of times about, focusing on your sleep. Don't think that your sleep is not important and how vital it is to that. And so, different things I have on my vision board, like a little pill bottle that's got a big X through it and silly things like that, and pictures of travel, places I want to go, places that I've been. And, one of the affirmations for me was just the dedication and the discipline to study my Bible and pray every day, and just adding that to the disciplines that I need for myself to finish the day with thinking, okay, I've done all I can do and I feel good about it.
Yeah, basically, you've implemented things from the program that have become like just natural for you now. So
Yes.
I love that. And exciting question. So, what would you say your biggest wins were from the program?
I lost almost 20 pounds so far. And so I know, you know,
And if you don't mind sharing, how old are you?
I'll be
You don't have to
60.
give the exact number.
I don't care. I'm
Okay.
60. I'll be 61 in August, and
For sharing because so
yeah.
many women are like, oh, I feel like my metabolism is broken. I can't lose weight. So 61 in August, down almost 20 pounds.
Yeah. And so I'm just, think back about, wow, you think of all the food you had this week. You had great filling breakfast, you had the turkey wraps or whatsoever. You're eating food, and that's great. I want to say I also rediscovered my love for working out because I used to love to work out with weights all the time, and 10, I don't even know, gosh, it's probably been almost 8 years. I mean, I was doing a lot of beach body programs where they incorporate weights, and so it wasn't like a total step back from it, but I used to go to the gym all the time, and just the strengthening that your body needs, and I've used this word before, I think, but the longevity that it gives me, I mean, I've got at 61, some of the kids I'm sure are like in their 20s going, "What the heck?" But I I've got I wanna live a long
Right.
more, life. I've got parents that are 20 some years older than me, and the health problems that they face now and the lifestyles, some of it's lifestyle choices, and you get to a certain point and it's like, whoops, you're paying for all your lifestyle choices. And so I want to do my utmost best to get to that point, thinking that I have done all I can do. I saw something yesterday, and it was a sort of a joke about the only beach body that I want is when I am old, I want to be able to walk over the sand dunes. I wanna be able to walk the beach. I wanna be able to bend over and pick up the seashells. I wanna be able to do the things that I wanna do and go and enjoy and not have any limiting health conditions that are within my control. I mean, I know some things, are out of our control, but things that are within my control, the thought of what all it will allow me to do. And we talked about, traveling, this summer, and, I have some travel plans for the late fall, and, um, to be honest, I have friends who do have limiting health conditions, and so it impacts you whether you think about it or not. You're like, "No, I don't wanna walk up all of the steps to go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa because I can't, but I can." Some
It's
people
big.
just
It
like
makes
that.
your experience better. You can really get the most from
Exactly, exactly, so I just wanna be able to continue that, and so, a lot of wins for me, just the get over the fear of going out to eat, and I can go with my friends. I can go and, whether I say, "Yes, I'll have 1 glass of wine," or whether I'll say, "No, not today," or making better choices with my food, and when they question me, I am confident enough to, say why, and luckily, my friends are great, and of course, they support me no matter what. But, just the motivation or the ability to go and still enjoy what I want to enjoy and not feel like I am, restricting myself and missing out, you know? So,
I
lots.
like the point you made about, like, sometimes you'll have something, sometimes you won't, and some people might say, "Oh, that feels restrictive," but it's kind of freedom in a way because it's like,
Mhm.
I can have the wine if I want to, but if I'm like, is do I wanna prioritize the wine? Do I wanna prioritize feeling better later because 'cause I'm not a little, wine drunk?"
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can make that conscious decision, instead of feeling like, "Well, I have to have the wine because I just feel like it's in front of me," right?
exactly. Right.
I
Yeah.
love that. So kind of going off to the next question is what was your experience like with the support and accountability part of the program?
That was one of my favorite parts because I was blessed to be placed with Coach Imani, and, just accountability like no other. She has such an amazing talent for, she is looking at you, she is gleaning from you as you speak. She is her facial expressions, you can tell that she is invested in what you're saying. And then she has this unbelievable ability to then reiterate what you have said in a summary. And I heard her so many times point out things that you don't even know you said into into a positive spin. People may have put themselves at a 3 or a 2.5 or a lower number, and then they're giving all of their reasons why they feel they didn't do so well. And Imani will take that and make them realize, no, you don't understand. What you're telling me is, and then she'll just reiterate a strength that they actually exhibited that they don't realize they exhibited. Or then she will finish up with a let's So what are we gonna work on now? She can pull out that one aspect that they are struggling with, be it the meal prep or be it the movement or whatever, and she pulls it out, and so she challenges them in some small way to what are we gonna do 1% better tomorrow that we did today, you know? And so um, she's fantastic. She's just fantastic. I know Coach Yaw has been in there a couple of times, and so just the knowledge that she gives you, you know, in feedback to one of your questions or one of your responses or whatever. So, that has been one of the favorite parts for me, just getting to know her in that aspect and listen to her and see her work with
Mhm.
myself, but with everybody else in you know, whatever that they're saying or they're struggling with. So,
Yeah.
really love it.
So you feel like you had a real relationship with your coach. It wasn't just like you were one of many. You were like, Coach Monty and I have a connection.
Right. You know, and she's there for you in so many ways, the direct messages and, you know, if you need the SOS calls and she's always letting you know that she would be available to follow up with if you have any questions. And so that's nice to know that you're not if you feel like you're floundering, she's right there for you, you know, to reach out and get in touch with and help.
Yeah, that's awesome. Support is such a big part of our program. So I'm glad that you got that benefit. And do you feel like you've made sustainable lifestyle changes at this point?
Yes, because the desire to move
Mm.
is just ingrained or just now it's just a desire to move, like, the day can't go by, and I'm thinking, "My gosh, I've got to do something. I gotta get the steps in." Just that little 7,000 number in my head going, "Oh my gosh, you need to get going somewhere."
Yeah.
You know, you've not moved enough today. So just the planning of, "Okay, well, it's nice outside, so let's go for just a walk outside, or let's make the time to go to the gym." And so, the movement for me, the the desire to move again rather than just do nothing.
Good. I
Um,
have to. Yeah.
yes, you know, and so, that for me is a win, is a positive thing, and yes, all the things that we've talked about already, just the fact that I know I can eat real food and, I you get to the point where you're thinking, "Okay, I've I've gotta focus on protein," and so, you know, people may fool themselves into think they're getting enough, but they really, really aren't. And so just analyzing that one component so much that you think, wow, this is doing my body good. All of the muscle building, you know, nutrients that I need are there. So a lot of things.
Yeah, I love that. And kind of putting a cherry on top of it, what would you say to someone who is interested in enrolling in the program, but they're scared, nervous, on the fence? Like, what's Wendy's wisdom to give to that person?
What a
I just came
great
up with that
word.
on the spot.
I know, really. Gosh, just do it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Don't let the fear overwhelm you or be overwhelmed by the process. We know when you first get in there, there are you know this there are there are a lot of components, but taking the time to go through the weekly lessons or the to begin with, you know, just the introduction and just to go through it all. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't think that you've got to get it all right at the very, very beginning because it's a learning process. Every single time you go in there to do one of the lessons or you have a group call or whatever, you learn something else. And so it is, for me, it's just been so worth it and to the investment that I made, it was completely worth it. Completely worth that amount of money and time and then to everything. So just go for it and don't be overwhelmed and just you'll be very happy.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching, you heard it here first from Wendy. She is 61 soon, 60 and looking amazing, by the way. Down almost 20 pounds, making lifestyle changes. It's not too late. You're not too old. You're not behind. Starting today is better than starting 10, 15, 20 years from now. So thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you for watching, everyone. And you heard it here first. Go ahead and join now.